It's early in the morning as we prepare to leave Bergen Station and make the 6.5-hour train journey over the mountains to Oslo. The terrain soon becomes wilder and wilder, with snow covering everything. This is the highest and most beautiful railway in Europe and has over 100 tunnels on the route. As we draw closer to Oslo and the coast, the scenery takes on a more pastoral look. Oslo waterfront, early morning. The local fishermen are setting up to sell these beautiful prawns and fresh fish. We catch the ferry here to go across the bay to the maritime museums. Wow, she's big. These are the museums we're going to see. The Fram Museum tells the story of the Norwegian polar explorations. It centers principally on the Arctic and Antarctic expeditions aboard the Fram and the exploits of Roald Amundsen and others. The actual interior of Fram is intact, and it's fascinating to explore the old passageways and caverns and artifacts left behind. The old phonograph even has the original record still on it, Beethoven's Symphony No. 7. The Kon-Tiki Museum next door houses the original Kon-Tiki raft made from balsa wood that Thor Heyerdahl sailed from Peru to Polynesia in 1947 to prove that this type of ocean voyage could have been accomplished 1500 years ago. Also housed here is the Ra 2, built from reeds and modelled on an ancient Egyptian sailing boat. Heyerdahl sailed this from North Africa to the Caribbean. We caught our ferry back to the harbour as our next stop was the Nobel Peace Centre. This first poignant exhibit was gruesomely shocking, but it apparently has to do with culture and politics, merging to promote involvement, debate, and reflection around topics such as war, peace, and conflict resolution. Known as the heart of the Nobel Peace Centre is the Nobel Field. Here, all the laureates are presented on their own screen, surrounded by thousands of small lights. This is meant to portray something timeless, where you can meet all the Peace Prize laureates from today going back more than a century. On to the Resistance Museum. 5 years of occupation are recreated here with pictures, documents, posters, objects, models, original copies of newspapers and recordings. We're off to Holmenkollen to see the Olympic ski jump. They've got it all, hey? A beautiful view over Oslo from up here. Oh my word, it's high. Awesome. And this is where they take off from. Frightening, eh? The stadium can seat 70,000 spectators. They have a simulator, which I don't think I could handle. And then back to the city through some lovely suburbs. The unique Vigeland sculpture park is one of Norway's most visited attractions and is the life work of Gustav Vigeland. Although all the sculptures are of nude figures, and I'm taking the mickey here, far from having a sexual connotation, they actually portray a human message.